Hey guys, my name is Daniel Warren, and my family and I have been members here at Hebron for at least 15 years, probably close to 20 at this point. And um, one of the key things that I'm encouraged by through this faith family and has remained true since the founding of this church is that the message is simple and clear, and it's that our hope is in Christ and Christ alone.
Hi, we're Carl and Debbie Fritz, and we've been members of Hebron for over 30 years. And I think one of my favorite things from the past was being involved with the music ministry, and especially when we would have the Star Lake Crusades. Both of our boys were saved there, and it was just an unbelievable time that I recall, and it's an unbelievable time for me.
We're CJ and Summer Finch. We've been here for about 4 years, and I would say what we're thankful for in the past is just knowing that some planted, some watered, and then some see the fruit. I feel like today we're able to see the fruit of many of the things that have happened in the past and just people that we've met and seeing the way that the ministry's running. We're really thankful for as our family.
Hi, we are John and Lisa Williams. We've been at Hebron Church for 45 years now.
We're so grateful for the ministry of Hebron in our lives. I came as a teenager, and student camps and the way so many people poured into my life changed my life forever. I grew as a Christian, a young believer, and then later met my husband here. And as our family grew, at every season, it was like the church just extended the love of God to us through preschool, through young children ages, and then as our children became teenagers. At every season, God just used this church to help us to continue to grow in Him and not only be concerned for our own family, but be concerned for our community and to reach out. And so we're super thankful for the past, but excited about the future as well and what God's going to do as we continue to follow Him.
I think a favorite thing in the future for me, obviously, is steadfast in the way that Hebron has allowed women of our church to become mentors and pour into young women, because in Titus 2 it talks to us about it is our responsibility as older women to pour into younger women. And I see that not just in Steadfast, but in DNL and the things that are happening in the church with children. For instance, just this past week with BBS, we are always pouring into those that are younger so that they can worship the Lord and share the gospel with other people.
And that's what I'm encouraged by for the future, is that the needs of the community haven't changed. The needs of the world around us have not changed. Sin is ever more prevalent than it's ever been. Darkness and brokenness pervade our community, and we need to be a people who are shining. And that's my prayer, is that we would continue to come together as a community and as a faith family, bearing each other's burdens.
Yeah, and I think for the future, just looking towards continuing that, we have the opportunity to invest in many couples and different people currently, and the joy that we see knowing a faithful teaching, faithful discipleship, what that could bear out in fruit down the road. And just have a small part of what God's doing here is a joy and a privilege. We're really grateful.